Hey, Tony, thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, back over to CL Brown.
Tony, sorry, I'm on my phone doing this, and so the mute button always disappears right when you touch the screen. But anyway, sorry. I'm working on something on targeting, and I was wondering when I asked Coach Brown about it, one of the things he brought up was just the speed of the game. And sometimes you're making a split-second decision, and it can't be avoided for maybe your head not to be in the perfect place. So how have you as a defensive back kind of tried to train yourself to always go in with your head up? Maybe even defying your own instinct to kind of put your head down sometimes.
What do you mean by that? You mean on tackling?
Yes. Basically how to avoid getting called for targeting. Like, how have you trained yourself not to go in with your head?
Coach Bateman teach us a certain way how to tackle, every practice, and that's how we work on. We got one target in the call this year. And he just led with his head, but he got to do better because that's dangerous on the field.
All right, thank you.
Gregory Hall.
Tony, how would you describe the first half of the season for the defense this year?
We got challenges, we got some challenges we got to overcome. First part of our first half, it wasn't so great, We as a core, as a defense, we're learning and we're growing. This week, we working on our communication. That's the one thing we lacked last game, which that can't happen again, especially if we want to be the best, defense in the country. So we gotta start off right. So these next couple of games, we're gonna get right.
The communication issues, is it not getting the proper assignments in? Is it not communicating as far as who has who or what the offense is doing? Just can you shed some light onto what exactly those issues entail?
The issues is we're just not talking. I mean, it's just player not speaking up, player not saying this and talking to his other teammate to let them know what play it is or what adjustment we're going to make when this happen and that. So, yeah.
And does that usually happen when you guys are getting down and they're just kind of getting into your own zone, or is it just sporadic?
I think it's like mental lapse, I guess. And I mean, as a team, as a player, we can't have that.
Isaiah Lucas, go ahead.
Hey, Tony, just want to know if you have any thoughts on the Miami receiving corps.
Miami receiving corps, they're amazing receivers. They got a transfer from Oklahoma. They got Harley in the slot, and so they got a good core, a real good core. We got to play fast. We gotta keep locked in every play. We can't go to sleep.
All right, last one, back over to Gregory Hall.
How does the preparation change for Miami, knowing that they've got a different quarterback in there that's less experienced than a guy like De'Aaron King and someone who's more of a pocket passer as opposed to someone who likes to get out and use his legs?
Well, Bateman has a plan. He has a good scheme for Miami that we're working on right now. So I think our scheme that we got right now is going to be good.
All right, Tony, thank you. Appreciate you joining us.
Yeah.